Hello everyone, welcome to my speech, my persuasive speech today, and I'm talking about soccer versus football. Well, I am a huge soccer fan. I like football too, but soccer is my most favorite because I started out when I was 5 years old. Next slide. And I love soccer because I was able to play it. I mean, I played basketball, I played football, I played like flag football. I couldn't really, when you're younger, you can't really. Back then, football for girls wasn't allowed, practically. So, I was able to play football, soccer, which was my favorite sport of all. Next slide. The soccer requirements, of course, ball, okay, black and white, and you kick it around. Like, you kick it towards the goal, opposite sides try to get at each other's goal. It also needs to have an area most of the time with grass and painted on lines that indicates the area that people are playing. Well, when you get outside the boundaries, just like in football, you have to kick it, you have to somehow get it in. Now football has to start all over again. They have to come back, set up. Soccer, you just have to throw it in or kick it in. Well, Parrish from Living, they were talking about this. They wanted to indicate what are the requirements for soccer. There are only 2 periods in soccer, so it's a shorter length of time. It's only 90 minutes and 45 minutes for one period and 45 for the next. And there is a net on each side that is marked to play. Now, I found an internet source that actually says football versus soccer. This is where people can add their opinions about soccer and football. Now, I thought that was amazing because what people were putting was so right on topic of where I wanted to go with everything. Okay? And what you need for soccer to keep yourself safe is just shin guards and cleats. Now, football needs a whole bunch of stuff, which will be on the next slide. Next slide. Now, the football requirements. Football training, Parrish mentions, football training demands extensive training equipment, including sleds, blocking dummies, as well as helmets and pads for practice and organized play. So you need all this whole bunch of stuff to train for football that costs money, that costs time, that costs people so much that they have to keep on training. Soccer, you just have to learn, you have to teach yourself endurance, keep on running, keep on going after it. And really, with soccer, I was able to learn it so quickly because I gained that endurance. I gained all that thing, even though I was, still a girl. Since football, you can't really play as a girl. In American football, there are 4 different quarters that are 15 minutes. There is a time where everyone rests for a certain time. There are many pauses. When you're playing, you need 11 players in the game. Now, it's the same thing with soccer, with 11 players. But with soccer, they don't trade out as much. With football, they do trade out so many times, and that's why there's so many pauses during football. That's why it takes up so much time, because they have to restart, they have to put players in, they have to take players out. So, to me, that seems distracting when I look at football. Soccer, it keeps on going, more action, more everything. So, that's why I like it better. The players need to be 150 pounds or more. They need to be big in order to be able to endure the game and be able to stand up, which Defend.com mentions. And you know what? I've seen that so many times where they have to bulk up. The same thing with wrestling or stuff like that, but it's even more for football because it has different things that they need to stand for. Defend.com makes a list of what they need: helmet, shoulder, chest pad, protector, upper leg padding, and mouth guard are rightfully required. Defend.com mentions that. Next slide. Football negatives. Discrimination. Discrimination against gender, discrimination against weight and size, and discrimination against so many things that many people can't play. They can't have fun. They can't have fun with it. I like flag football and all, but I would like football also. Stops and starts in between that make many people lose focus. Like I said, it makes me lose focus in the game. What is happening? So they put in all these things to take up time and everything. But really, football, it's a great game to watch. But really, I would like to see more soccer games on TV. People get hurt more often, which people sometimes like that. But to me, people end up getting in the hospital for months and months at a time, and they lose out on the game. Soccer, you get hurt, but not as often. There are even more stops between people and to the game, as I mentioned. Next slide. Soccer flies is the best. No discrimination. Unless you need to be trained, of course, for training and stuff like that. Can be taught with anyone with a good eye-hand coordination, with anybody, practically. Because anybody can actually learn how to do this. It is good exercise, and it takes not as long as like the American football process takes. They take a long time during the game, 15 minutes. But I actually watched it in Thanksgiving between the Eagles and the Cowboys, and it was taking forever. Even though I liked watching it, it was just stopping and going, and I was like, oh, come on. I want to see you keep on going. Soccer does not stop and start. Like, soccer is not as much as a collision sport, and people do not get as hurt as often, as I mentioned. Okay, next slide. Conclusion. When I played soccer for 5 years, I saw myself as not too bad at this sport. I love this sport because I learned it, and I was able to be good at it, be able to get. And you know what? I was good as a goalie. I had to learn how to be good at offense. Offense was my hardest, but defense was the easiest for me. Soccer can be played by anyone. This makes it versatile, and really the sport is fun to play when you give it a chance. It really is. American football is fun, but it is dangerous and takes too many stops for my liking. Soccer is the way that a person should go if they want a sport like I described. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless you all. And show the audience. So show the audience. Hi! Say hi! Say hi, Jaden! Okay. And there we go.
And yourself.
And push. Oh.
Show yourself.
Hi. And God bless you all at Southeastern. See ya. Bless you. Oh.